101.
Match up the place. KIKIS on this.
Hi guys, my name is and you're welcome to 101 G segment on YouTube. Today I have a very special guest. He's an artist, he's a politician, and he's also a businessman. I'm talking about none other than River State's very own KIKIS Bricks.
Wow.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Fine.
You're fine, you look fine.
Thank you.
So, we've been hearing KIKIS Bricks. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, KIKIS Bricks. My name is KIKIS Bricks.
Okay.
I hail from River State in Calabari Agricultural Local Government area. KIKIS Bricks is an artist and also an entrepreneur, like you just said, a businessman. And then KIKIS Bricks is versatile. You can do a lot of things, but around the environment of entertainment. So I don't get distracted and divert my attention. So that's what KIKIS Bricks is.
Okay, so aside music, what else do you do?
Aside music, that I'm into my business as an entertainment business.
Okay.
Into stage, sound, lighting, screens, capacities of tents, and all that. That's what I do.
Okay.
Event management.
Okay. Okay, so how long have you been doing this business, like the stage and the lighting and all that?
Okay, these are about 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
Okay. Did you start doing this business before music? Or you started
No,
music?
I studied music before
Okay.
the business. You know?
So you've been in the music industry for more than 10 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I've been in the business for over 13 years now. 13 to 14 years
Okay.
in the music industry.
Okay. So how do you manage to balance being a businessman and being an artist?
It's very simple. Like I just said, you know, I never wanted to do anything out of entertainment. You know, entertainment is very broad.
Yeah.
Despite I'm a recording artist and a performing artist, I just felt that even if my album have not sold the copy that I really expected in the industry, it doesn't stop me from doing other kind of businesses in the entertainment industry for me not to be diverted, my attention and all that. And because of the love I have for entertainment, I told myself if I happen to make any money to be invested in this same entertainment industry. And that's why I decided to go into this kind of businesses and home and abroad. I try to make sure my attention is not diverted, because if I had gone into direct mechanical engineering, and if I had gone to do other kind of businesses, I think by this time my attention will be diverted, and I might not be doing. You might not be seeing me in the environment of entertainment, all that in the corridor. You can't see me anymore.
Okay. Okay. So you said you studied chemical engineering.
Yes.
Okay. That's
mechanical.
Mechanical engineering.
That's because of my mother, because that's not what I know.
Okay. Okay. It's one of those parental pressures.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So music is what you've always wanted to do from when you were little.
Yes, I love sound from time. I love good sound. I love melody. And then as I was growing up, I love parties. I like organizing parties. I do know that sometimes at my JS, SS 3 and then SS1 period, in the secondary school days, I used to organize my birthday party maybe 3-4 times in a year, because I just want to gather people, because I want party. You know?
Okay.
So that was how I got to fall in love so much with singing, performance and all that. And so I decided that I should be recording. But my mother was a little bit scared, because she felt I would go astray.
Okay.
You know, that time they feel like if you start wearing earrings, plaiting your hair, it means that you'll be smoking, you're going to drugs, you might go astray. And every good parent would always want to be scared when they truly mean well for you, you know. And so they want to guide you to make sure you don't go astray. So my mother was a little bit scared, and I told her that I will never go astray, because I believe that because you are an entertainer doesn't mean you must go into drugs. Like you can say, I just told you, if I don't smoke, I don't take alcohol, and then I'm naturally high.
Okay, you're naturally high.
Yeah.
KIKIS, 101.
Alata bam bam, I wanna dance alata bam bam. Alata bam bam, the pretty girls dance alata bam bam. Alata bam bam, I wanna dance alata bam bam. Alata bam bam, the pretty girls dance alata bam bam. Alata this, alata that, alata bam bam, girls they wind up them waist. Alata this, alata that, alata bam bam, girls they wind up them waist. Alata this, alata that, alata bam bam, girls they wind up them waist. Alata this, alata that, alata bam bam, girls they wind up them waist.
Before me start to yellow Benny, make you pass me the bully, pass me the bully.
When you do a song, or when you're about to write a song, what inspires you?
Okay, most times the melody of the instrumental inspires me, and then sometimes when taking my bath, I get sound and I get concept on how to go about songs, and immediately I run into studio because I have my private studio from time. I try to build a studio for myself because I just want to have my comfort. And so sometimes if I'm driving, sound, if I hear any sound, I try to put into reality and, try to bring it up to reality.
Okay. Okay. So, of all the songs that you've done, which would you say was like the most taxing for you?
Okay, I think the first time I recorded, that was in 2006. It wasn't easy because I knew that I wasn't having it dying on me, even though people were ready, but they wanted to see something before bringing out their money. So it wasn't easy with me, it was difficult. But there's always a saying, they said nothing, roses grows out of thorns, and only the test of fire can make a fine steel. So I'm not regretting it. It only gave me the strength to move forward. And that I was striving doesn't mean that I couldn't do a lot of things that I was supposed to do then. But it didn't give me the edge to move forward and to be strong in whatever thing I was doing. And that's the recording.
Okay.
Then at 2007, where I met my elder uncle, Gentle Jack. I don't know if you know him, movie actor. He took me to Lagos and then to Surulere, where I met Rhymzo. And then at Surulere, we did another song, collabo, titled Area Way. I wasn't having enough money then, but I tried to run around to raise cash to pay studio fees, and recorded the song, came back to Port Harcourt. It wasn't easy anyway, so that period was really tough with me,
Okay. So, what kind of music do you do?
I do raga, hip-hop, raga kind of songs.
Okay.
Filled with our local nature flavor.
Okay. Okay, so you're a politician?
I'm not normally. When questions like this thrown to me, I am very, very careful on how I answer this question because normally as an entertainer, I'm not supposed to be partisan.
Okay.
Okay, but I would say I'm a politician.
Yeah, because I've seen a flyer or a banner of you. I mean, you contested for. You were about to contest for the state election. Yeah, so you have to be a politician.
Okay, because let me just say something concerning this issue. In our society today, mostly in Rivers State, most of the firms and our activities are being politicized automatically, whether you like it or not. You understand? And the people I happen to be working with are politicians. And I happen to be working with the ruling party right now in Rivers State, that's the PDP. And so most of the activities, I'm always there because of my kind of jobs, because I do carry out their sounds, do sound for them, screen and all that. So let's say 80% of the jobs are done by my company. And then if people begin to see me around that environment, and if you mingle with politicians in government house, there are events, sometimes they will even put me in their committee to make sure the whole event is well planned and all that. And so I found myself in the midst of politicians. And then I cannot tell myself that I'm not a politician because I eat with them, I go around with them, I know a lot of things about them. So you can also call me a politician if you wish, and I also wish to be a politician.
You are not a politician. You are just around politicians.
I've just said I'm not supposed to be I'm not supposed to be partisan.
Okay.
But you can also call me a politician because I also intend being a governor of this state someday.
Okay. Okay.
I aspire to be a governor.
Okay.
Right now, I just dropped a single entitled "The Grace." I think let's go on that now.
Fine girls make you give it to them. Sexy girls make you give it to them. Fine girls make you give it to them. Fine girls make you give it to them. Sexy girls make you give it to them. Yeah, even though that you we go find the grace. Na Asia we go find the grace. Even if na Europe we go they find the grace. Come on, if na you them they we go find the grace. Fine girls them they give it to us. Sexy girls them they give it to them.
I love KIKIS.
Fine girls them they give it to them. They think of them they give it to us. Oh my praise my God and I thank the Lord. If you know me before more you go thank the Lord. People they sit down and they dine with us. All my enemies them tell them they find my fault.
Welcome back to 101 G7 No Limit TV. I hope you enjoyed that one. So, what was the inspiration for The Grace?
Okay, The Grace, as you can see, I have really come a long way, and the road to success, according to the Bible, even is very narrow, you know. And like I just said, that roses grows out of thorns, and only the test of fire can also make a fine steel, meaning that you cannot bypass strive to succeed in life. And for you to be successful, you must pass through a lot of things to become what you want to be. So I have gone through a lot of things to be in this position that I am today. It didn't come through plot of gold, rather through the result of my hard working and the grace of the Almighty God, Jehovah Yahweh. Because I believe that there's nothing one can do without God. You know, so I am saying that whatever thing that I must have achieved today didn't just come through the result of my hard working, but by the grace of the Almighty God.
Okay.
And that's what I really mean.
Okay, so the styling, like in the video, the part where you were wearing that white, what happened?
Yes, it's dramatical to show like a prophet praying, passing through God. I passed through a lot of prayer sections, called on to God, I fasted, I prayed, and I was just trying to demonstrate in the video what I actually went through, fasting, praying for God to answer my prayer, for God to actually grant my desire. And that was what exactly I was trying to demonstrate in that video.
Okay, the video was nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, so talk about the Port Harcourt entertainment industry.
Okay.
Yeah, you are an artist here in Port Harcourt. So tell us your take. What you think are the challenges? What if you were in the position? What would you do?
Okay. Basically, I want to say Port Harcourt have a lot of problems. First, it has to do with weed internally, the youth, violence, cultism, vices. And because the rate of cultism is very high, and so it's really affecting the entertainment sector. Yeah. That's about we, the youth, like I just said. We internally have problem. Then secondly, I will talk about the private sectors. Okay. I want to cite Lagos as an example. Lagos have a lot of firms. And these firms, products, like, I don't want to mention any product, but they are so supportive of entertainment by way of using their artists as their brand ambassadors, organizing events, paying for equipment. You know, when you want to organize events, it takes a lot of things. You will rent equipment, you will call artists, you will pay them, you pay for halls, you pay for dancers, a lot of things just to attract people to see your products or to sell your product. That's what they do in Lagos, to help enhance the level of entertainment. But Port Harcourt here, I don't think we have things like that. And then even the government, thirdly, the government is one problem we have. I know that the government doesn't have belief in the entertainment sector. It's obvious. I'm sorry to say this because this is the truth. And if the government says they have faith in the entertainment industry, I think it's not a big thing for the House of Assembly members to pass into bill that every firm that have their activities here in our state should at least use one or two of our artists here, local artists, as their brand ambassadors. Yeah. You understand? And there are a lot of things in that process that the artists will benefit, or the entertainment industry will benefit. Yeah. You understand? And then you find out that entertainment will grow one way or the other. Yeah. Then the artist can be able to pay his bill, do good videos, can be seen in the arena of MTV Base, what's it called, Trace TV, Hip TV, and then Sound City and all that. He will have money to be able to push himself. Yeah. Okay, but these things are not put in place. And so Port Harcourt musicians are very broke. And they cannot do otherwise. We cannot go and steal. Okay. We cannot do other kind of jobs because entertainer is most times limited to certain kind of jobs he cannot also do. So it's really affecting us in that area. Then secondly, the way the state government came and abolished carnival is one big problem, one big challenge that we also have in our state. And then, like I said, we have internal issues because nobody, the entertainment industry or the entertainers have not been able to come together as one body to go to the able governor, the amiable governor, because I call him an amiable governor because it's one person that if you walk up to him and make him see reasons why things like this shouldn't be done, he will give you a listening ear. You understand? So I'm putting the blame on the entertainers in Port Harcourt. If the governor has said that carnival should be abolished, I think it's our place to go and meet him because we voted him to power. Yes. And then it means that he's serving us. And then he's going to do what we want him to do for us, to please the general public or the people, the citizens in the state. And then if we cannot walk up to him, it means that we have failed in our own part. But I'm also saying, like, this is another medium that I would want to use to plead to the state government or the governor to at least to reconsider his decision in the area of entertainment, because entertainment is one area that can also help the state in the area of tourism and revenue. Yes. Because I tell you that when this carnival of a thing was here and then it was in place in River State, I'll tell you that it attracted a lot of foreigners, strangers, you know, people came in here, people that owns hotel. Were able to benefit hotel rooms. There will be no hotel room at that period. Yeah. People that sells drinks will finish their drink. Musicians will gain from it. People like us that own businesses like this will also benefit from it. And other people and the citizens will feel happy to see musicians coming from home and abroad. Yeah. You know, coming to watch them for free.
I think, you know, sorry to cut you short. Most people, I think it's just the entertainers that are complaining about this carnival stuff, because most people that have actually talked about this carnival, I think they prefer, because now, you know, annually we now have this Christmas carol, something like that.
Sorry, let me tell you, it doesn't stop. Even that period, that Amechi period, the past administration, they still had these carol issues. We have different kind of, this carnival is very broad. Yeah. They used to call people from the villages, the 23 local government areas. They bring their people from cultural troops to the state to participate. Yes. And it goes a long way. It doesn't stop you from carrying out your Christmas carol or no Christmas carol. Another problem we're facing in River State is when you use our money to go and bring some foreign artists and pay them some millions of dollars, or bring Lagos artists, pay them 10 to 15, 8 million, and you come here, and because we are local artists, you give us 100,000 and 200,000. And this is another area the government and we also need to look into, and we need to address it, because it's really killing us as entertainers here in Port Harcourt. So it's a very big challenge. These are the problems we are facing in River State.
One-on-one.
You've talked about the Lagos industry, entertainment industry
Yeah.
in Port Harcourt. Do you really think we have artists in Port Harcourt that have the quality and standard that most of these Lagos-based?
Oh yeah, we have local content that can actually contend with the Lagos or the foreign artists.
Okay.
We are good here in Port Harcourt. I don't want to start mentioning them, but you know very well that most of the artists that are doing well in the entertainment industry in Nigeria hail from this Port Harcourt. And so it means that we have even better people that can challenge these people. It's just that we just feeling, I don't know how to state it. We don't value ourselves here. Like I just said, before this time, artists, because of the encouragement they gave to entertainers and entertainment industry, most of these artists left Port Harcourt and they are now doing well internationally.
Yeah.
She said she don't like me, I'm be suffer like her. My baby put on me and you forever. My baby put on me and you forever. She said she don't like me, I'm be suffer like her. My baby put on me and you forever. My baby put on me and you forever. Make me go, yo. Your beauty make me right on me. I begin curse, yo. What song for you? What song for you? My chorus for you. My chorus for you. That's why I love you. I love you. I need you, sweetie. I need you. I want you, baby. Me, I want you. Hey. I swear I wanna be with you, baby, every day. My baby, me, I need you. She don't like me, I'm be suffer like her. My baby put on me and you forever.
One-on-one.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed Fine Fine Girl by KIKIS. So, you had a dread on this video.
Right.
Well, what happened? Why the change of hairstyle?
You can see that then I was on dread, yes, because I love dread and I still love dread.
Okay.
But because I was going bad, my hair was going bad.
Oh.
So when I got to Russia last year, I had an event. So before I went for that event, I was with some friends in Moscow.
Okay.
And then they were just giving me suggestions. KIKIS, why don't you just take off this dread at once, because you're going bad at once. And honestly, I've been thinking of a way to take off my dread.
Okay.
But I told my boys that even if I have to barb my dread, I don't think it will be in this country, in Nigeria. I would like to do it over there, and when I come, I'll take them by surprise.
Yeah.
And I just thought of the promise I gave to them, coupled with what my friends are advising me. I said, okay, this is the opportunity and this is the time. Let me just take off my dread.
Okay.
That's how I took the dread off. I hope I'm fine like this.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay like this.
So, because if you tell me I'm not fine, I'll start crying here. No, I'm not ready. Already, I'm not happy.
Oh, no, you're okay like this.
I'm not happy, honestly.
So, I've noticed that most of your videos, I get to see like foreigners in the video. Why is it like that?
Yes, because here in our hometown, you find it hard to please people. You find it very hard because we are sadists, most of us. Most of us are into one problem or the other. Most of us are broke. Most of us are suffering one thing, thinking about our problems or the other. And so before they listen to your music and begin to appreciate you, to encourage you, it's very difficult, you know. But in abroad, once they hear sound and they try to, once you do something, they try to encourage you. And most times when your melody is sweet, you see the ladies, you know, most times girls, people that promotes our kind of songs. So they like bounce on the song, they give you shout out, they want to be your fan, they want to know you abroad. That's how it is. Not like here and maybe this one. I mean, because of that song, I will come and packing face, you know? You're not encouraging him. Yeah. So that's how it is.
So your fan base is, you have more fan base outside Nigeria than here in Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay, that's a nice one. So you've done collaborations before?
Yeah,
so
several.
Like
I told you, the first collaboration I did in 2007, I did it with Rhymezo in Heavy Metal Studio in Eric Moore in Surulere, 2007, where I told you my uncle took me to the studio, Gentle Jack. And the second collabo I did was with Timaya. Okay. After Timaya, I did with Duncan Mighty. And I did with Ada Sarokome. Okay. I did with Joel of Kenny's Music. And sometimes I wanted to do a song with Two Phrase, but because of the schedules and all that, but that's the old. And that song wiped away from the studio then, after his little part he did. And then I have with, what's it called, Solid Star. Okay. I have with, that's a Lata Bam Bam remix. I'm trying to run a collabo with Harry Song. Okay. And then I think anytime from now, that song will be recorded and then we'll bring it out. Okay, yeah, I know that you're an multiple award-winning artist. So I would like to see maybe some of your awards, like this one. Okay. Nigerian Youth for Peace and Democracy Award of Excellence. Yeah. You can see for yourself. I think the awards are there, and I think I have 2 more in my own house, and they gave me an award 2016 as Ambassador of Peace. Yeah. Even though sometimes when you try to step on my toes, you might not see me in that peaceful avenue or whatever, or manner. Yeah. So it's like that. Then innovative youth of the year. I have different kind of awards awarded to me. But I think, to me, awards is sometimes not what I really want. I'm a realist. Okay. I like to be real, and then in everything I do. I don't value awards and all that. I just want to be known and remembered for the legacy that I'm going to leave behind for posterity reasons. Okay. I've seen some books on your table, so you're a book person. I like reading, just that, when you start facing challenges in life, you might not have all the time to start opening your books to read, but I like to read. Yeah. And I like to impact on youth in several ways. And it means that for one to be able to impact on youth, it means that you have to read omnivorously. Omnivorously? Yes. Okay. So where do you see your brand as an artist? Say 2, 3, 5 years from now? Yes, I've always wished myself well, but everything still lies in the hands of the Almighty. But to me, my desire is to become the #1 in Africa. #1? Yes, in Africa. Okay. So I'm aware you had an event last year. Yeah. Yeah, this is the event. Yeah. Yeah, so are we expecting anything like this year? Yeah, I intend putting up a show, but it's going to be a free event. Okay. And it's just going to be like a sensitization kind of program where artists will come and perform, comedians will come, but to be more of an inspirational speech and motivational speakers are also going to be there to sensitize the youth, just to curb the present problems we're facing right now in our society. Okay. So guys, don't go anywhere. Kiki is going to be taking us on a tour. See, we have some of our stage materials here in the boxes. Okay. Here we have some of our screens, LED screens. Inside this box? Yes, inside these boxes. Okay. We have some LED screens. Come in, you can come in and then let me show you some few things. Yes. We have some other elements. You want to work? So field work. Yeah. Field work. Some of our materials are here. The screens, our coveralls. Our coveralls, metal vibes is at 1010. As you can see.
Wow.
See? Then most of our lightings are out. Smoke machines.
Okay.
Alright. These are our trusses. Yes. It's for the stage. You can use it for stage, you can use it for lightings and all that. And these things are being conveyed by our trucks to different environments where we have our events.
I had a lovely day today. I hope you did so.
Yeah, very happy to see people here in my office.
We are
very
happy to be here.
Honestly.
Okay, we had a great time. I got to know more about KIKIS Bricks.
Follow me on Instagram, KIKIS Bricks, Twitter, KIKIS Bricks, Facebook, you can say KIKIS Bricks SA. Bruh, I always want to see you there, my fans. I love you all, you know.
Okay, till next time, my name is Queen Farmer. You're watching No Limit TV. Do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms on Instagram at NoLimitTV_9JA. On Twitter is No Limit Media. On Facebook is No Limit TV. Till next time.
Abba Father.